Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to you. Today we have something special for you today. Yes, we have a Paramount Cup discussion with Cubangang from S22. If you like this video, please go subscribe, comment, and like this video. If you want to join us on Discord, link down below, and also Cubangang's link is down below. So please guys, enjoy this video, stick around, and I'll see you in the video. Cheers. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we have a great video for you. Yes, I have a special guest, Cubangang. He's a YouTuber. Cubangang, please introduce yourself.
Hey man, nice to talking to you. So, I'm from server 22. My game is Cubangang. Also, that's my tag on YouTube. That's my YouTube channel. And we're really excited for this Paramount Cup. I'm pretty sure you guys are too.
Yes, AVE is pumped and ready to go. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be an amazing event. I think the lineup is stacked with the biggest players, the biggest alliances, and I think the most motivated players in Warpath at this moment. Cuban, what do you think is, how do you guys feeling? What's going on there? I mean, S22, you guys went through a lot of transitions. You guys, so how's the team feeling?
Oh, we're pumped, man. We got new guys coming in. We got some old players coming back to us. We're like pumped to start this. I know a lot of people are thinking that we're the underdog because we have a lot of changes and lost a couple players, but let's be honest, one player don't define 255. So we're pumped, we're ready, we're getting set up. We're gonna have fun.
Yeah, no, 100%. And yeah, AVE as well. We got a lot of new players, and a lot of new strong players as well. And we are pumped to have this position where we are on the map right now. And I wanted to know, how do you feel about your position as S22 right next to G27? How do you guys feel about that?
So we have we have some of us have fought already against G27. They're strong. They are they're active. They're strong. They are big whales in there. So it's not gonna be easy to us fighting against G27, and not easy knowing that G27 and 21 they both can push to our side. So it will be us versus 21 and G27, and both alliance they are great fighters. But that doesn't define the whole event, because we gonna be right next to Mass as well, and we can switch around, help them. And let's be honest, the first couple of weeks of the band is a crapshoot that doesn't define anything. The things start changing when the forts open in San Francisco, but we're not gonna give up. We're gonna push G27 and 21 as much as we can, and try to get our grounds on that side, and also try to help Mass if they need it with HBR.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it, and I've been studying the map a little bit, and just, I've had a lot of sleepless nights about this map, and just thinking in my mind, like, what is gonna happen? What do we need to do, to be able to be effective? Because, the first round is always very critical, right? We always have to make sure that we stand our ground and push forward. Now, what I think, and you can correct me, is that I don't think, and I'm going to be honest about this, that 22 should fight G27 and S21. I don't think it's worth the buffs that you guys are going to lose, the resources you guys are going to lose, and also the reserves I think go down to mass, help them with HPR, because that's going to relieve the pressure for AVE against 24. Because if HBR, is busy with mass in S22, then AVE can probably move down and take care of S24. Not that I'm going to say it's going to be an easy fight, but I think it's going to be a possible fight for us to keep these two then blocked up. I won't say safe zone, but I will say in a defensive mode where they cannot build out too far, because we want G27 and S21 to move over to 14, right? To keep them busy that side, because 14 is a power to you don't mess with those guys. I mean, they've been playing around, but now I think this Paramount Cup is gonna be them, taking out the claws and saying, "We ready, we here, we're gonna show you guys." And yeah, so I think if S22 and Mass would move down to help with HPR and AVE takes 24, then we can strategize to go, once the fort and block houses open, to handle G27 and S21. What do you think about that?
So, that's a good plan. But the thing is, if you need to think, if 22 and mass from, let's say, we push together on HBR, and let's say we save something quick. At that point, HBR is not gonna waste. It's gonna do the same thing. They're not gonna waste their time fighting two alliance. They're gonna move to the left and try to push Eve with 24. Essentially, almost this map, how it has set up right now, is almost a Cairo setup. Because if you look at it, 22 and mass can push HBR. That's a 2-on-1. Then HBR and 24 can push Eve. That's 2-on-1. Then Eve and 14 can push on 21. That's 2-on-1. And 21 G27 can push on 22. So it is gonna be crucial to see how things worked out. The way that this map is set up is like almost a Cairo scenario, when north and south are against east and west. If you look at it that way, the key point here will be if one alliance is able to push back two other alliances, not to the safe zone, but far enough where they cannot get to the two forts or ahead too much. That's gonna be the key point. Like, let's say in next scenario, HBR is able to push 22 and mass all the way back and not let them get to the fort. That will put HBR, G27, and 21 on a position to push 22 and mass into their safe zone. Same thing with the other scenarios. Same thing if Eve is able to push 24 and 12 all the way to that laboratory that is close to HBR. That point, those two alliances are almost out of a chance to get into the center, because when the fort open, then 14 can come and help AE. So it is gonna be a key. It's gonna be interesting where people go, because all the alliances are gonna have the opportunity of going 2 versus 1. Unless all the R5s agree, hey, we're not gonna do this. Each alliance is gonna go to a 1v1 to 1 point, and we can go that way. That will be an option. That could be interesting. I don't think it's going to happen, because no alliance is going to stay on their safe zone, knowing that they can go to the other side. But nonetheless, it's going to be a constant fight from day one to the last day. It's going to be fun. It's gonna be a long night on playing these games.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think, there's so many scenarios where, going through your head, going, okay, we can say what might happen, but once everybody drops in, I think within 30 minutes of the events like starting, we would know who's going where. I think you'll see trucks moving. You'll see army AGs, army groups just moving to where they want to, set up and make a CC. So I think that's going to be very interesting because,
Oh, yeah,
um,
absolutely.
yeah, I think that is something we definitely have to watch out for and see what is going to happen next because as I told you earlier, no information from the R5s and the R4s has been shared with the members, um, especially in AVE. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what do they want. Um, this is something that will be interesting to see. Um,
Yeah, but I think it's too early for to be given that information now because we it is too early to to be planning that much ahead. There's so many things that can change from here until we enter.
yes, no,
There has been some level fours where the map shows you somewhere and for some reason it just changed without no announcement. So it is going to be interesting. It's going to be a question of where how things are going to work until the date that we start. uh like if we just say this map how it is right now, if we land like this right now, for sure there's three alliances that we know where they're going.
yeah,
14 is going to go to 21 because they're not going to fight Eve. G27 is going to push 22 because to have 21 on the other side, and Mass is going to push HBR because 22 is on the other side. The question is what the other five alliances are going to do. That's what is going to define the event on the first, at least the first week.
yes. And I wanted to ask you, what is the most crucial positions on this map you think?
I don't know. I think that the it's hard to say because the left side of the map you have a lot, you require to build a lot more to get to things,
Mm-hmm.
uh where the right side is a little bit more open. And like for example on the north and northeast side, that's a lot more land that the southwest is a tough thing because on the north side you're gonna have more ground. You can sneak in more trucks and try to do surprise CCs or take longer to get to a point where the other sides you don't. Like
Yeah.
for example, Mass is really close to a laboratory, and HBR is close where other alliance are a little bit farther away. It is interesting. I don't think this is the best map for Paramount Cup. If they were gonna set it up like this, if they were going, if because everybody knows the teams already. It's
Yeah.
not a secret. It's gonna be 21 G27, 24, and HBR versus 14 Eve, 22, and Mass. I- If I was the Lilith and I knew this setup already, I would probably just say, "Hey, are you guys set up with this allies? Let's go Cairo." And we set it up like it is right now. Two collisions are friends and two collisions, and you set it up like that. But if you don't know that and you don't want to run this risk, the best map is Moscow because you got the freedom to go anywhere you need it and help allies, and not and anybody is not by themselves. And doing it in Moscow, you have way more chances of fighting, more chances of pushing the enemy, and it would have been a lot more fun from day one.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think if I was Lilith, I would make it Moscow because in this event, you want fights. You want alliances to come together and help each other and, massive wars. I mean, rest in peace to guys that are still playing on phones because if you are playing on this map and you're still playing on a phone, you're gonna have a hard time because the battleground is gonna be so huge, especially if they had to make it Moscow. There's you will not know where to go with your army group. I think that will be the biggest fight that Warpath has ever seen on a map in its lifetime that it's been, launched. Because, as you know, if you look at each of these alliances, they've got all the time zones covered. These guys are super active. I mean, I've heard of people playing 19 hours a day, in level 4s. These guys don't take a lot of rest. These guys live for this. They are competitive. They want to fight. And they spend a lot of money, blood, sweat, and tears on this game. And this is the final. This is the decider who's the best. This is the final, countdown. And these guys are taking leave. They're sending their wives on holiday. They making beds like me in my computer room, in my streaming room. My bed is right here. These guys already kissed their children goodnight. They've kissed their wives bye-bye, and they are ready to fight. I mean, these guys are pumped. These guys are ready, and I'm excited. How you feel about it?
Yeah, I'm the same scenario, and not just guy, girls too. I have few, or R5 is pump, and she's gonna wreck this event. But yeah, no, I agree. If you're on a phone, you're gonna have a hard time, because you're gonna be lagging all over. You either have to, and to be honest, I think most of the people on this level 4 and this Paramount Cup, most people are gonna be playing either on phone or tablets. To be honest, I'll say a really small portion is going to be playing on phones still for this Paramount Cup. It's going to be crazy. I hope Lilith have the servers ready for it, because
It's gonna be insane.
there's gonna be way too many big fights. I mean, I'm just really imagining how the center is gonna be if we get to a point where 4 alliances are on one side, the 4 others on the other side, and they are ready to go nuke each other.
Yeah, that's,
Those servers need to be ready, because this is gonna be crazy.
yeah.
It's gonna be wild.
Yeah, I think, I've got a very big PC, and I think it's going to struggle. I don't think the PC is going to struggle, but I think the server is going to struggle if they don't get it ready. But yeah, I think this is amazing. I think, me and you are definitely going to do some more videos in this event. I think it's going to be insane. I think Warpath will never ever see something like this again. Maybe in the next Paramount Cup, but I mean, this is gonna make history, and I'm just glad to be a part of it. I think you feel the same, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's gonna be, it's the first event. There's been some ups and downs on it, but it is gonna be fun. And since it's the first one, it's gonna be, everybody's gonna put all they can on it, and yeah, it's gonna be insane how much activity, how many troops are we gonna see. And to be honest, I'm predicting that we're gonna see new strategies being played here.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna see a lot more infantry in this game and this event, and a lot of Air Force. I think the Air Force this event is gonna be wow as well.
Yeah. No, 100%, man. I just want to say thank you, for coming on and joining me on this video. Guys, please go ahead and go to Cubangang's YouTube channel. Go check him out over there. Thank you, Cubangang, for joining us, and I hope you have a great one. And I will see you
Yeah,
again.
man, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for the invite. This was fun, and I'm pretty sure this is not gonna be the last one. We're gonna have a lot more videos coming up with during this event, and it's gonna be a hell of a fun.
Yeah, thank you very much. And also, guys, if you like this video, please go subscribe to me and Cubangang. I will have his link down in the description. If you guys want to join our Discord, the link is down in the description. Like and comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
Your mission is full bar. Need immediate reinforcements. Falling back to LC.
Hold on, Rebus. We are inbound. Get us on the ground, now!
Copy that. Fucking hang on!